promise anybody. Don't promise anybody anything if you know you can't. Just don't.
I don't understand a word you just said.
I've been single for a very long time. So I said, maybe I should get on a dating app. Okay? So I get on a dating app, okay? Not my cup of tea at all. I don't like it. But I also didn't like to go out and meet people. So this is what I have to do, right? Okay. So I get on a dating app. I match with this young fella, you know? We're messaging back and forth. And he asked me for my number. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. Whatever. Let's see what it's hitting for. Why does man want a Netflix and show? Like, sir, do you not watch crime shows? Do you know that serial killers are a real thing? Because I am not coming to nobody's house that I have never met. And you are not coming to mine.
Oh, I bet he does.
So I just got stood up for the first time in my life. And like, I know I'm not the hottest girl in the world, but seriously? Anyway, so I took myself to Yogurland. And I'm not sad, but I'm really mad. I'll let you know if that changes.
I had some business I had to take care of.
So I'm in London at the moment, and last night my friend went on a Hinge date, and I crashed the date because why wouldn't you? And he paid for everything. And I just in passing was like, I'm gonna go get a vape. And he was like, no, I will go and get it for you. He drove in his Audi, because of course he has an Audi, because he's a fucking tech guy. Anyways, I'm not into men. I don't date men, really. I really don't date men. But going out on a date with a guy, even though I was on the date, she was on a date, it was very interesting. I didn't have to pay for anything. I felt really uncomfortable. I felt physically uncomfortable about it. Should I set my profile on Hinge, even though I'm not looking for anything, to date men just so I can get free things? Asking for a mate.
The answer is hell no.
Social media, dating apps, and porn have created, on top of that kind of subtle belief that like men have power over women, that they also now have access to women. And why would they want to choose just one to stay with forever when they could talk to anyone, when they could message anyone on Instagram, DM anyone, like anyone's pictures, look at their life, or get on a dating app and ask any kind of woman that they encounter on a dating app out on a date. And I know not everyone matches with everyone, and it's not that easy to get, like, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is that there is this perception that they can, even if they don't think like they're super successful on dating apps, it still makes it feel like all of these women are at just right there. You could just free for the taking. And then porn, you can watch any kind of woman, have any kind of sex in any kind of setting, in any kind of scenario. And that further creates this idea that like women are just open access. Why would you want just one? It used to be, when we didn't have all of this, that you wanted to commit to this one awesome person that you met because you might never meet someone that awesome that you vibed with that hard ever again. But now all of a sudden, like, everyone feels like I could definitely meet multiple awesome people. I can look at any awesome person that's gorgeous and hot that I want to look at for the rest of forever on social media. And I can also watch any type of person have sex on like a free porn website. I can also like message anyone and maybe go on a date with anyone. Like, it is just, all of the problems with dating are a symptom of the disease that is like the internet and the patriarchy. And that's the issue.
It's your fault.
If you are wondering what she said, don't promise anybody anything if you know you can't. It's not going to change, because you will try to date another Chad or Tyrone, and exactly the same thing will happen again.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Do you see how women who date other women are willing to pay for themselves? But when it concerns dating a man, they want the man to pay, and they put impossible standards upon men that they are not willing to put upon each other when they date each other.
No surprise there.
This is so delusional. The only men who have access to these women are Chads and Tyrones, and the ones who give access to Chads and Tyrones are women. So ultimately, it's women's fault for choosing these men to begin with. Women are also the ones who sell themselves to corn and OF for money, which in turn means it's also women's fault because they are advertising themselves in this way. This is the reality they created, but like always, they blame men.
Typical. Real men of genius.